Okay, hello all. It's Annie here. Hope you are all doing well there. And it's nice to see you all. So, today, 3 years caffeine-free for me. Whew. Hi. I thought that I'm gonna do live instead of video because I haven't done this kind of like year update, and I cannot believe that I made it 3 years. And yes, for some like me, it takes years to recover after caffeine damage. And 3 years ago, I really didn't know anything about this drug. I didn't know how bad I was damaged. I didn't know how bad damage it was caused me and how big shock cold turkey was. But even though I'm glad it all happened, I'm glad that I was able to recover this far, and I'm still recovering, improving. So not completely healed, but still improving. And where I was, like in my beginning months, when I wasn't able to even speak, like I wasn't able to connect at all. I wasn't able to enjoy or have no single motivation. I was like full of fear, full of all those intrusive thoughts and all of those horrible head symptoms and all that I have been speaking about in this my channel. I don't go now speaking about all the symptoms because I already have done that so much. So you can just come here and ask whatever you want if you want to ask about symptoms. But there where I started, I'm in a pretty good place now. Mentally, I feel more calm, stable. And the last setback, it was really the worst setback that I had since beginning. And so much healing was happening in that setback. I really felt that my brain is really putting things together like naturally things should be. I also have even felt like that my bones and joints are like feeling so much better. My digestion have been improving a lot lately. Like just lately, I just have felt like I never have this good of digestion, so that's really good thing. Memory have been improving a lot, and my focus. Those are the two latest thing. And energy level, I would say it's still improving. I still take a little nap every day, so in this point, I don't feel like super joyful or super energetic, but I feel that I have enough energy to go on. That last setback, it really dropped me down because I have heard that other ones, like when I was in my second year, I heard that some people have had like really big setback, like about in their 3 years or before that. But I was just thinking that that's not gonna happen to me, and I was a little bit I didn't believe like some people, and now I know it was all healing from the caffeine damage in my journey. It's all healing from the caffeine damage, nothing else. Nothing else. It's my truth, and I believe everyone now. And I'm sorry that if there is someone that I didn't believe, I believe now. It takes time. It takes a lot of longer time than many people believe. And this is my truth, and this have to come out. And I really hope these my videos and this my journey help somebody who needs to have this information. Anxiety was my biggest problem, of course, in this journey. Yes, because like anything else I could take, but anxiety, depression, anhedonia, that blahness, no motivation, those were the hardest. But I really feel that this is now where my real journey begins. Like now I feel more myself, and that's why I always want to keep updating from here how I'm then when I'm like 4 years, how much I have been improving, maybe 5, and so on. If I can just be here, I want to share this like my story and help others. So I don't really have like a lot of like more update that what I haven't speak already in those my latest videos that I have made in that my bad wave, but that wave is now definitely getting like better. I'm coming away from there, and I'm much more like stronger, much more mentally stronger. Like things couldn't be like better right now. And yeah, improving and continuing to heal. And this message also is all of you who are still struggling after 2 years. You are maybe thinking that there is something wrong with you if you have this anxiety and all these symptoms, and if you have still these bad waves or these setbacks. You are healing. Your system is catching up. It takes time to be completely healed after this drug for many people, not for all, I'm not saying that, but for some of us. It takes time because our brain is still craving caffeine long time. Our brain doesn't really understand that it has to now start to work without the drug. And when you take all the drug, every caffeine, no chocolate, no nothing, you don't put any caffeine in your system or any other drugs, your brain have to start to do the work and repair everything that it's messed up. And other parts of the body too. Caffeine affects everything, our bones, our skin, our joints, everything. So system is really healing, and that's why it's hard, because it's have to shut things down. Like that's why we have those symptoms, because our system is healing. And then one day we all are free, completely healed. But I'm not there yet. So that's why I'm not saying that word. But if you have anything that you want to ask or you want to share, thank you, Andrea, for being there. Yeah, it's have been a nice day here. Sunlight. And also for all the women, it's completely okay to still have anxiety during your periods, during your ovulation. It takes also time. I still had like that blahness and, you know, not so amazing feelings around my periods, but it's improving also. So I'm very grateful. For me, this is like a miracle where I am now, because I thought that my brain was permanently damaged by this drug, that I wasn't able to recover. In the beginning, I thought it's not just possible based on of how I felt, how badly I was. And here I am living, doing stuff. And this journey have really showed me like also who's gonna stay with me when I have hard times, So it's really interesting lesson for me, and it has been like a huge learning experience, like a huge, like just observing all the madness and just being able to still focus the positive and keep planting the seed, like keep watering the seed that I did put grow. And now I start to see slowly how that seed seed is turning to flower more and more. Just remember, there is nothing wrong with you. You are going to be completely healed one day. Just stay out from the drug and keep going. I really hope in the future there will be more and more updates over 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, caffeine-free, because it's something that we don't really see. Many people will go back even after 2 years. Some in that point, 2 to 3 years, maybe they think that there's something else wrong, or they don't feel as good as they would like. So I really hope that you don't give up, or if you relapse, you go back in the train if you really want to be caffeine free, because it's possible. It just takes time for some of us, and patience, a lot of patience, and it can be very hard. So you are doing amazing job. You are doing, I don't even have words how amazing you are. You really are. And all these symptoms that we had to go through, it's not easy at all. But that's how amazing our system is. It's like a car. When it's broken, it can be fixed. So pretty amazing. Hi, Jaakko. Yeah, that's true. I have been thinking the same when I was going to the store, like how many kids there are with those monsters and bangs and all those other energy drinks, batteries, Red Bulls, and that's just their normal life, and they cannot know. I'm sure caffeine affects a lot of learning. One improvement that I have been seeing also now is that I really learn faster. I thought, like before, when I was caffeinated, I thought that that's just my personality, that I cannot focus so much in my studies and in school. I just thought that I'm like HD, like, but I think no, for me it was caffeine doing that. It's why I had difficulties to concentrate and just sit still. And I'm not saying that it's like that for everyone, of course, because thank God not everybody is not addicted, but I'm sure many kids, they have problems with concentration because of caffeine. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. But it's very great that you have been noticing that. You can maybe try to now taper slowly if it feels like cold turkey can be too difficult. So maybe like changing to green tea or like decaf and trying to taper with those. Or with some people, cold turkey is the best option. I'm not saying that But I'm just saying, if there's, I have been seeing people who can't go very good or long with the cold turkey. It depends. It depends. But for me, definitely also one of the biggest issue was like having the very sensitive central nervous system, and that's why I couldn't handle the stress at all in this journey. And that's why, like, every time I tried to do those harder exercise, I did like went like having a lot of like depersonalization and disconnected feelings. And but it wasn't just exercise stress, it was like all kind of stress. I couldn't, even second year I couldn't handle any kind of extra stress. But now I'm feeling like I can slowly start to handle more. But still still my nervous system is sensitive. So now what I have been doing, I did cut off my like exercise, that I went back to doing Pilates and back to doing walks, and just like I'm gonna do gardening and like movement through the day, but more gentle ones, because I thought that I don't have to try to show anyone anything. It's like this is my journey, and I can take it easy. Even up till 4 years, I think in my case I can still like go slowly. And then when I feel more energized, and when I feel that I am able to tolerate more stress, then I can level up. But for now, I'm just very happy to be able to do like gentle Pilates in the morning, to do yoga, go outside and stretch in the sun, like the simple stuff. Drinking a lot of water, like we don't always have to do like the other people are doing there. Like we don't have to try to be anything else than we are, and we don't have to try to compare. Sometimes it made me like sad and angry when I heard like some people commenting like, yeah, it's not caffeine anymore, like you are 2 years off, like, and you cannot exercise hard, like something is wrong with you. And those people doesn't know. I have seen so much already in this journey, how many people go through this journey long term. So I don't have to try to argue with people, and I won't try to argue with people. I'm just sharing my stuff and what I have been learning and seeing. And all the veterans out there, my heart goes out with you. I'm so grateful for you. And Kato, if you listen this, so grateful for your videos. These are happy tears. It's so wonderful to be like showing emotions and just like, you know, be myself, not trying to be anything else. And that's one wonderful thing that I have been also learning, like we can just be ourselves. People always think what they like. There always are people that thinks that girl is just crazy. It's not from the caffeine damage anymore. It's not central nervous system being oversensitive. But I know how it is. I know for sure that my central nervous system was oversensitized, and also because of the cold turkey, and also because I was very dangerously heavy amount of caffeine user a long time. So I know the damage it did to my body, but I didn't know back then. And sometimes I have been saying myself, I wish I could have used less. Why I just couldn't drink 1 cup? Like why nobody said me that, Anni, don't drink so much? But nobody didn't. So I have to figure out it myself, and then my body did figure out, and it did put stop. Yes. Yeah, I have also like friends who drinks a lot of like even here in Finland, like I think pretty average would be like five cups. Some even some old people that I know, they can drink 8 cups. Also, they are drinking in the evening before the bed, and they sleep because they cannot sleep without a cup of coffee because they are so adapted. So we can only think how much caffeine that is, but you know, things are like they are. Yeah, that's how it is. Like also with other drugs. I don't know about cannabis because I don't use that, but I don't know with that how it's gonna go. Like for me, I think for some people that can be more like a medicine if they use it right. But with like hard drugs like alcohol and caffeine and heroin and cocaine, and I think all these, and benzos, of course, the benzos and some other drugs like other like medicines, you gonna it works like that, just like you said, Jaakko. You just have to build that tolerance, and it can take time for some people. Like it doesn't happen like like in the minute, but it can take time. So I think that's why, because the most, I think the people that drinks most coffee here can be those that in the Finland, maybe the old, very old people. And of course the young ones drinks energy drinks, but old people, they drinks huge amount of coffee and they have been like adapting. So it's interesting. But of course, I don't know if you are like over 80 years old or 90 years old, if that's worth of the quitting anymore. I don't know. It depends on the person. But with drugs, that's how it goes. And also some people, they have been using like CBD in this journey, and they have been getting help from that. So or some other supplements. But for me, that's I just felt that I don't need supplement. That's why I did quit supplements like in my 2 years. And also I haven't taken like pain medicines anymore. Even sometimes I still have like tension headaches, but not so much. But when I do have the tension headaches, I just drink a lot of water and they go like away. It's not something that I would need medicines. But if you have to take painkillers, then just check out that there is no caffeine. I don't think that like it won't hurt you if you sometimes people have to take medicines. That's also the truth. Or if you have surgeries or dentist or whatever. So don't freak out of that. Just you have to still live. We cannot just stop living because because we are in a caffeine withdrawals. It just means that our nervous system is oversensitive, and that's why sometimes like it can feel that you cannot like tolerate stuff. No, I don't take any kind of medicine. No, nothing. Only food and water and sun. Now sunlight when there is like sunlight. I just didn't want. In the beginning, I was like so fucked up that somebody would probably take a medicine, and that there is nothing wrong. If you have to take, then it's better to take than end up too bad place. But for me, I'm stubborn. Sometimes I'm too stubborn. I just wanted that I don't take anything, and that was like my way to go. But I recommend, if you are really high dose and long time, maybe it's good to taper, even somehow taper, like no cold turkey. It's not for everyone. But then if you feel that that's your way to go, then of course you're gonna do it. But here in my channel, I hope that I can help people to like be caffeine free for the long term. That's my goal, to help people to get over this addiction. Because I was speaking with my friend like one day, like we both feel the same, like sometimes our brain are still like craving to caffeine, even we are not, like even in my daily life I don't think about that, but my brain sometimes, in my dreams, I see those dreams when I'm eating chocolate or when I'm drinking coffee. So my brain is still, and same with alcohol. I have heard people, or with nicotine, they say that even after years they see dreams that they are like smoking or drinking, or brain is still adapting. Also, some people said me in this journey when I was about in my 2 years or something, that it takes longer than 3 years to be completely healed, and I was stubborn. I was no, in my case it doesn't take like I'm gonna be completely healed when I'm 3 years. I was very stubborn, like I didn't want to hear anything, like and that's how I learned, in the hard way. And I appreciate all those stories that I have heard. I appreciate them much. And I also understand why some people stop sharing, because maybe they get frustrated because, people doesn't believe them, or like, because because if you have like if you have sensitized nervous system and you are very sensitive to stress, it can be hard to take comments like no, you are crazy, that's not caffeine, like you are just having underlying issues. No. So it can be hard to take that kind of comments, of course, but I like to take all kind of comments, because I think this information is just like more important than just one stories, or the information is important to go out there. I don't know if you following, but I'm so grateful for you all, and you have been so nice to me. And I don't really get, like, in YouTube, I don't really get like bad comments, but where I'm like living here in Finland, and with my own like family or stuff, they don't understand me. But I don't ask that. I don't ask anyone to really understand, because if people doesn't go through that, they cannot understand. It's just, and because caffeine is so normal, it's so normal, so it can also make people angry to even say something bad about caffeine, because many people think it's the best medicine for example, to like memory or energy or whatever. So why to argue? It's not good to argue. Let the people have their coffees and caffeines, and then whoever wants to stop, then you know that there is a support. But yes, I think this was my update and my stream. But thank you for being here, and I keep continuing my journey, and I keep sharing and doing videos. So, and always, if you have anything about symptoms, you can email me, or you can add me your friend in this Discord, and you can put message there, or you can always put some comments below these lives and videos. So just keep going. It's gonna be good. So bye bye all.